Hy-Vee Dietitian Stephanie Vande joins us now. Today we're talking about foods that are good for pregnancy. Thanks for being here today, Stephanie.
Thanks for having me, Jackie.
And it can be kind of intimidating to get all the list of do's and don'ts from a doctor.
It really can, and I have so much sympathy for women who are pregnant. I don't think I ever realized how hard eating can be during pregnancy until kind of living that myself, my son a few years ago, but you don't realize you feel nauseous, scents are very strong, so anything that has an aroma is kind of off-putting. Pregnant women can have a lot of food aversion, so a lot of time coffee and different things don't sound good. Later on you have heartburn. Some women are diagnosed with gestational diabetes and then they have that to kind of go through too. So there's actually a lot nutritionally going on during pregnancy. So I think kind of normalizing working with a dietitian during pregnancy can be really, really helpful. A fun kind of full circle story, my mom, when she was expecting me, she worked with a dietitian on a meal plan, and that dietitian's name was Stephanie, so that's actually how I got my name.
And now you're a dietitian.
Yeah, so it's just such an honor to work with people with their health and kind of a full circle story. And so to start out, we're gonna go through some items to not include during pregnancy. So these are things that can contribute to miscarriage and preterm labor. So some items of concern you want to avoid, definitely right off the bat, like your alcohol, caffeine. You always heard parents or grandparents say coffee will stunt your growth, and there are
a little truth to that.
Yeah, there's actually some studies linking caffeine intake to smaller birth weight, and so I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of pregnant women, like, coffee does not sound good to them. It's sort of for a reason.
Yeah.
Another item would be mercury, and so that's your larger fish, like swordfish, king mackerel, not super common.
There's tuna. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, like those bigger fish that eat other smaller fish. But something like salmon is really, really safe. So I found these canned salmon in our Hy-Vee Health Market, and it even says right on it how much mercury. It's tested to be lower than 0.04 parts per million and over 500 milligrams of omega-3s per serving. So really good dose of omega-3 while being very, very low in mercury. So a really safe choice to include in your diet. Some other items that would cause, like, foodborne illness. So pregnant women are more at the at-risk group for foodborne illness. So your lunch meats here, just heating those up until they're steaming. And then cookie dough. This is an edible version where they heat treat the wheat, as also not including the eggs. So you want to make sure to avoid any raw or unpasteurized food items. And even choosing pasteurized eggs in the store while you're shopping would be a good choice, a little bit safer.
Yeah.
Right,
Stephanie,
right.
thanks for joining us here today.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And stay with TV9, we'll be right back.